Well, hello everyone, I'm Mary and this is my March book haul. The first book is The Lies of Locke Lamora by Lynch, and I'm very unhappy with this edition, to be honest. I specifically bought it at Better World Books because they had the edition that I wanted to get, but they actually sent me this one, which was the only edition that I did not want. I mean, I'm not angry, I'm just sad and disappointed. I wanted to try out this book because I've seen it going around. It is a fantasy book. It's supposed to be about this thief whose name is Locke Lamora. He's the leader of a band of thieves named the Gentleman Bastards. I don't actually know anything about this book. I just know that he's a thief and it seems like a good series. I'm not going to start the series until I finished the Outlander series, but still, I'm very excited to get to this one, despite this awful edition. Then I have Animal Farm by George Orwell. This is a book that I bought for my 2015 reading challenge, and it fits the category book by an author you've never read, because no, I've never read George Orwell. I intend to read 1984 this year, but yeah, I never read Animal Farm, although I know what it is about. Then I have The Lord of the Flies by William Golding, another classic, and it is again in my 2015 reading challenge. The category is a banned book. It is about a group of schoolboys who are on a plane, and the plane crashes and they find themselves in this island, and you know, pretty bad things start happening. Really don't want to know more about this book, even though it's a classic. I don't know anything about it. So then we have Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. I've never read a Jane Austen book. I was like 14 when I saw the movie, and I don't really remember what happens. I remember liking it, but I'm pretty excited to, to read the book and discover all over again what's happening. This is also for the challenge, and it is a classic romance. Next up we have Little Women by Louisa May Alcott. Another, classic book. It's a children's book that I've never read. I just know that it is a sad book, and it is about sisters. I don't know how many. 1, 2, 3, 4 sisters. This is also in my challenge, and it fits the category books set during Christmas. I know it starts with Christmas. I don't know if probably it's not going to be Christmas for the whole book, but I don't care. I mean, it fits the category, so yeah. Next up is the Old Possum's Book of Practical Cats by T.S. Eliot. It's a poetry book. There are some, it's very thin, unfortunately, and there are some poems about cats. Of course, you are familiar with this book because the musical Cats is based on this book, and yeah, I love musicals and I love cats, and I'm just going to love this book. Again, this fits my challenge, and it fits the category of a book with non-human characters, since they're all cats. Next up we have The Song of Achilles by Madeline Miller. This book is very hyped on Tumblr, and I'm pretty excited to get to it. I love historical fiction, and this is supposed to be the story of, well, it's not really historical fiction since, mythology and stuff. It is the story of Achilles and Patroclus and their inseparable bond. This also fits into a category which is a book by a female author. Then we have The Raven Boys by Maggie Stiefvater. It is the first book of the Raven cycle. I don't know how many books there are in this series. It seems to be good from what I saw, so I don't really know what it is about. I know there is this girl. She isn't supposed to go near to these Raven Boys, but she apparently does, and she has been warned since her childhood that she will cause her true love to die. So finally we have The Bride's Farewell by Meg Rosoff. I only bought this because it fits the category of a book by an author with your same initials, which are MR, and it was so hard for me to find one. And I remember I read How I Live Now by Meg Rosoff, and I loved it. I remember really liking it. I read it a long time ago though. Checked out the other titles of her books, and this one seemed pretty good. It is about a girl named Pell who runs away the day before her wedding because she really doesn't want to live the life that her mother lived, bearing children and just being unhappy in her marriage. So she takes her horse and she runs away, but then in this journey she will find, I don't know what she will find, but supposedly her true love and everything, and it sounds just like a really nice read. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!